Hi everyone, Darko here for your daily trade example. We had a trade on USD CAD. We got filled today, and let us hear what I had to say about this trade on my weekly PMA, and I will talk you through it. USD CAD, I saw a message in a chat room that you didn't see a clear bias. Perfect, that's perfect for you. I'm glad that you have your own opinion and you are doing your own thing. Continue doing it, and like I wrote in the chat room, trade what you see without any effort. What I do see without any effort might diverge very much from what you see without any effort. Okay, this is what I see without any effort. Okay, ACAT at support, doing this. I use this as my line in the sand for do or die. Like I say, that's an expression that I use. That means anything above this, looking for a long opportunity. Anything below it, I'm looking for a shorting opportunity. Keeping this line in your mind. Okay, and if I go 2 time frames below, which is my weekly chart, 2 time frames below, I see that this level has been held it very nicely. We held it in here, we held it in here, almost touched that level in here. We breached that level, what we re-established very quickly. So anything below this, my bias is long. And if price happens to do something like this, let me just do this properly by giving myself a bit space. So if price do, and this is the weekly chart, 2 times below, okay? If price do anything like this, okay, if that happens, then I change my bias, because this is the line in the sand for this pair. Anything above it, long. Anything below it, short. Okay, so once I see this, then I'm flexible enough to change my mind. Until then, my bias is clearly up, and that stands out to me like a shining star. Okay, with that said, let's go back to my level, which was in here. Okay, eyeballing that level way in advance. Price gets to this level, and we have a weekly structure damaged ACAT. Okay, that's a new word. At some point, I will just do like a 2-minute video explaining what a structure damaged ACAT is, so we all are on the same page. You already know it because I just explained that in the Aussie dollar. So a structure damaged ACAT is within this ACAT candle, which is valid at a level of support in alignment with my bias. I also have a structure damage. That means price is doing this, lower high, lower low, lower close, and then boom, this high took out this high. Okay, that's very significant. Option number 1, you have a clear support resistance to enter, then you take that level as an entry with a low stop loss. Or if you are unsure about a very clear support to enter that trade, you just draw a fib from the lowest point to the highest point. You take the 6-minute fib entry with the low stop loss aiming to the upside. Okay, there you go. So you heard me talk about this trade. At first, this was an ACAT. We didn't get filled within the next coming week, so that means the ACAT is cancelled. And now this turned into a daily set and forget. You know, price is breaching that level deep enough to use as a natural stop, and then we convincingly re-established with background space. This was the fill, and yeah, there was some CAD red flag news around this candle in here, but then for the next coming 1, 2, 3, 4 4-hour candles, there was enough time to enter that trade, and this trade needed, let me show you, around, if I'm not mistaken, 90 pips. Stop loss, yeah, 74 plus 25, or 90 to 95 pips, and this trade is currently up over 150 pips. That's more than 1.5 to 1. Okay, so definitely took 50% off and reducing risks. So if this comes down and stops me out, another winning trade. Okay, so I have been, like, for the past, I don't know, 10 11 videos showing you long-term trade after long-term trade after long-term trade, more or less with plenty of time to trade manage these trades, at least 8, 10, 12 hours to figure out how you want to trade manage those. I'm showing you every single trade in advance. There are more or less no subjectivity involved. It's very objective. I'm showing you the reasons. The best thing is, yeah, I'm not providing an alert service, but what is better than alert service? 10 times better, 100 times better, is actually I'm showing you trades in advance. Most importantly, why are these trades valid? I'm giving you the reasons behind those, which you could write down, every single one of them. You will see a main theme on all of them around key levels of support and resistance. We start with identifying long-term trade. We go to the monthly and weekly for support and resistance. Price hits that level. We wait for a pattern of one of my 3 patterns that I created. We are not trading anyone else's system. I'm trading my own developed from scratch system. Okay, so let me ask you this: what is preventing you from doing the same for yourself? When it's time for you to stop losing and actually, start working with someone that is, showing you stuff. And I've been around for 5 years now, so year after year, I have to be honest, 2022 is just, I couldn't ask for a better start of the year. And this is not a coincidence. It's all about hard work. I'm not bragging about anything. I'm just showing you facts, showing you, losing trades, winning trades. Obviously, right now we are in a heavy winning streak since 2022. And more importantly, the thing that I'm most happy of is that there is no stress. I have never spent so little time in front of my charts. Okay, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, I'm doing something else. Okay, and most of the time I'm just managing my trades through my cell phone. Okay, because I already know what to do. So if this is in the cards for you, well, make sure that you check up on our service. And if you're new to this channel, make sure that you listen to our podcast, and also send me a friend request on LinkedIn. I'm very active there. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. I wish you a fantastic day, and hopefully I see you in class so I can help you to become a consistent, profitable trader. Cheers.